bigger, man. We getting bigger, man. Shit, what you figure, man? Diamonds on diamonds, them bitches black.
What up, what up? It's your boy, Brian Luther King, man, and we live on Moves in Motion. Who we got in the building, man?
SnookNazty.
Hey, these SnookNazty, man. How you feeling right now?
I'm feeling pretty good. You know, project just dropped, Drunk Snook.
Hey, we
You
definitely got to chop it up about that. But for those who might not know, where are you from?
I'm from Gwinnett. I'm from Lawrenceville. That's north side of Atlanta.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Big Nawf.
Yeah.
Okay, how was life growing up on the North?
It was a good middle class upbringing from the time I was in like middle school on. To be honest with you, it was lovely. You know, it was normal life, normal problems, but then it was like two sides to it.
Okay. Yeah.
Because, like I said, from middle school on, it was like that. But before that, I ain't grew up in the best situation. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That don't never just leave. But for what it was, I had a very, very great upbringing. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, that's dope, man. Like being from Lawrenceville, like you mentioned, Gwinnett County. Mm-hmm. Do you consider that Atlanta?
No, we're not Atlanta. We're we the North Side. We never claimed to be Atlanta.
Yeah.
Atlanta don't claim us, but it ain't no problem. We're not Atlanta. Like you can't be mad at somebody for saying, "Hey, y'all aren't the city that we aren't." But I just get upset when they try to say that we think that we're part of Atlanta, but we really don't. Really, to be honest, I do sometimes when like I'm in other states and stuff, just because it's easier to say.
Yeah.
Like it's easier to say I'm from Atlanta than to say I'm from 45 minutes north of Atlanta.
Yeah.
You get on 85.
Just to clarify, you know what I'm saying, for certain people, you just go with the major city that's near you.
Yeah.
I think that's normal.
Fast. But somebody that's here, I'm from Lawrenceville.
Yeah.
I don't even say Gwinnett, I just say Lawrenceville. Yeah. And they know where it's at.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you questions I already know. You know what I'm saying? But this more so for the supporters, you know what I'm saying? For those who might not know. So did you go to college?
Yes, I went to college. I went to Middle Tennessee State for my first 2 years.
Okay.
And then I went to like a local college, GGC, Georgia Gwinnett College.
Shout out GGC.
To finish it out. Yeah, it was pretty nice. I went to MTSU for audio engineering, really, but then when they said, "Oh yeah, your last year or so is gonna be an internship, and you're gonna pay us like in some classes," I said, "I can get an internship without paying for no classes," but my mama wasn't going for no classes part. So I did the internship stuff, but I also was finishing school. I was like, I like computers too, so let me finish 4 computers and just digital stuff. So it's pretty vague, but you know, you can sort of focus on anything. But I went to GGC and finished in 2019.
Hey, got that degree.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big flex right there.
Yeah, first one in my family to get a bachelor's.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, for sure. I think that's something to be proud of, for sure.
Yeah.
What initially sparked your interest in music?
What sparked my interest in music was I like being creative, and more so it was I thought I could be a lawyer, a doctor, you know, or even if it wasn't any of them two, I wanted to be an artist. I wanted to draw things or paint things, but I realized I wasn't the best at painting and drawing and stuff. Yeah. So I was like, all right, what can I do? And I was like, I know what a good song is, you know, and I would listen to the music from that time frame. That's like 07, that time frame. I might
Big
be off a
clothing
year.
era.
Yeah. I would listen to Soulja Boy because it was just the thing that was popping then. And when I would listen to Soulja Boy, I'd be like, man, this hard for now, but it's sort of trash for now at the same time. But he was still my favorite artist at the time because he made it from the position that I was in right then, like just having a computer. But he strategically planned that. So I started making music to like make parody songs of that, not realizing like he really sparked like the come up of me pretty much. Soulja Boy sparked that for real.
Big Soulja. Shout out Draco.
Yeah.
For real. So we about to go into a segment that I call personal preference. So
Okay.
basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you two options and you just choose whichever one suits you best.
Okay.
First one.
So I'm gonna get in trouble.
First one, pull up in a Rolls Royce or a Ferrari.
Ferrari.
Hey, okay. Fast life. Okay. Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Straight up.
I shouldn't even let you finish that question because Pepsi tastes like watered down Coke. I'm sorry if nobody understands that.
Recording at the crib or the studio?
It depends. I can't even give you a one-sided answer on that. It just depends. Like if I'm in the mood to just record, obviously the crib right then.
Yeah.
But to make it polished and know that it's polished, studio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna let up or nucked if you buck?
Ain't gonna let up.
Okay. Okay.
But both of them are like unapologetically like classic,
Yeah.
So if either one come on in the club, I'm turned up.
Oh, yeah.
I just like the difference in the lyrics on Ain't Gonna Let Up. So I feel like I'm doing something when I'm rapping every single.
Yeah. Nucked if you buck make you want to fight.
I can't sing the girl parts. I can't rap the girl part.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Hip hop or R&B?
R&B.
Okay. Any
No question.
specific era of R&B?
90s into the late 20s.
Okay.
Before 2010s.
Bet.
Yeah.
When it comes to liquor, brown or clear?
Brown.
Okay.
I'll turn two different people on the different colors.
Freestyling in the booth or writing lyrics down?
Writing lyrics down.
Okay.
Let me tell y'all artists, stop thinking that y'all are these big artists and coming into the studio and not writing y'all songs.
Yeah.
Write your songs. It's not that difficult. Write your songs. Like come prepared. Do something. Freestyle the last 3-4 bars.
Yeah.
Don't come into the studio and I ask you, what's the song title? I don't know. Shit.
That's
Bro.
engineer Snook right now.
Yeah. That's like, I won't say a pet peeve, but it's just like everybody can't freestyle the same.
Yeah.
If you like a great freestyler, then I don't care. Like you gonna make whatever. You might make 8 songs in the 2 hours, but if you can't freestyle, you might get a hook in 2 hours.
Yeah.
And that's a problem.
It's about the efficiency.
Yes.
Recording a song or performing it?
I would say recording because I haven't mastered the ability to create a song that's great for performing. I mean, I've done it, obviously, but it's like if I go in there intentionally to make a performance song, it never ends the way that I planned it.
Okay. That's fair. Dropping a single or an album?
I would say dropping an album because it gives people the opportunity to pick their favorite part of it. The single is like you betting everything on that one. Yeah. But that's the smarter route right now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm not stupid to that, but to me, I'm just like, all right, let me let the people pick, and then when they pick that, then you can capitalize on it. As opposed to the opposite, let me pick this 1 out of 10. And then if they don't like it, then I gotta pick another one other, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's a strategy for a reason, you know.
Edgewood or East Atlanta Village?
What time frame we talking?
Both at its peak.
At its peak. Oh, Edgewood.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We had some days on Edgewood.
Edgewood was super lit.
Yeah.
Shut the city down.
Oh my God.
Hot wings or lemon pepper?
Lemon. Oh, damn. Damn. All right. It depends what level I'm on that night.
Okay.
If I'm just chilling, then hot wings probably.
Okay.
But if I'm lit, lemon pepper, man, they just change your whole mood.
J's or Air Maxes?
Air Maxes. That's another one of those sort of like, it's in the middle ground.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with J's, you know, but Air Maxes is just like, in my adult life, I grew more comfortable with having Air Maxes. In my kid life, shit, I had so many damn J's. I ain't never have no Air Maxes. Yeah. I just like the aesthetic of Air Maxes, to be honest with you.
Nah, for sure. And y'all don't know this, but he rocking Air Maxes right now. For real, for real. Yeah. Last one for this segment. Mm-hmm. Being an artist or producer?
Producer.
Okay.
The artist side, it comes with too much of people wanting to know about you. And it's like, I don't want people to know about me. I want to go to the grocery store and hear something that I produced playing in the speakers, and nobody know I produced it.
Yeah.
Do you know what that feeling would feel like? Like you created your soundtrack to life, and the people in there are just living your soundtrack, and they don't even know you created it.
And you just getting that check.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely the check part. The check part, yeah. But it's just something about being like hidden in plain sight. Mm-hmm. Now, I say that, but if I had the opportunity to be a producer that's like a DJ producer, like you playing your beats on stage and you might mix some vocals or something like that, and you get that rock star feel from it, and I don't really have to rap for real, that would be the perfect, you know what I'm saying, situation for me. But ideally, I would like for people to not know my face. I would be on some like Marshmello or, you know what I'm saying? Facts. Some shit like that.
No, that's
for
dope.
Real. Yeah.
Who would you say your dream collab is?
Kanye.
Shout out to Kanye, man. If you're watching this, hey, tap in with my boy. I'm trying to tell you. Let's talk about Drunk Snook. What was the process creating the album, and who do you have on the album that you collab with?
The process of creating Drunk Snook was a few years of creating this, because my last album was 28Nasty, like my last solo album. I have to clarify that because like literally that dropped in 2019, and like every month since then I have been dropping something, whether it's on somebody's beats, you know what I'm saying, I'm producing they beats, whether I'm mixing somebody's music, whether I'm, you know, doing anything up until we did the Strength in Numbers, you know, it just basically I've been working, but I didn't put myself in the forefront, which I'm fine with. You know, sometimes I just do passion projects and just do things to put something out. But the process, I would get drunk as hell. I had an engineer and we would work. Usually it would be us. Sometimes Tammy Fourway would get in there and help come up with concepts, or just, you know what I'm saying, just be there to have the vibe. But we would record, And then I'll be like, all right, we got so many damn songs, and I'll be like, all right, this going on the project, this ain't. Or I have songs, like I said, from 2019 up until now, and I'll be like, all right, I know this going on the project, and I just had to keep on finding gems. And then I was like, all right, I'm gonna name it Drunk Snook. And I was joking about the shit, but everybody was like, oh, nah, it's time. Drunk Snook, a legend. Drunk Snook, we them talking shit and, you know what I'm saying, just entertaining people.
Yeah.
So when I decided it's gonna be Drunk Snook, I sort of put a concept in work, and that's why like the first half of the album is concept, but then the second half is more of like I had some dope songs that have to go out, and they have to go out. That's what it was, you know what I'm saying? So I put all that together, and then I had the Black Plate Doctors. I was like, man, I need some clips. I need something about some damn drunk shit. So Joe from the Black Plate Doctors gave me the clips, and then I knew when he gave me that one, they said, what's in this drink? And it's like, it's Diet Coke. And then the dude was like, oh, it ain't got no liquor in it. I was like, yeah, this is drunk ass shit. But basically, I just worked on it consistently throughout the years, and I just knew it was about time for me to drop a solo project.
No, for sure.
So,
you produced the entire album.
Yeah.
Yep. Straight up, man.
Well, no. Chico produced the first track. Well, he made the beat on the first track. I still produced the first track because I got the instruments on there and I got the samples and stuff. Got everything clear on there. But as far as beat making, I made every other beat on the project, but I produced on that one. Just to clarify for people, so they'll be like, oh, Snook said he made the first beat. I didn't make that. I bought that. I bought it because I give a fuck about producers too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Now that's real.
Yeah.
Especially clarifying, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I see myself having some sort of media company or some sort of company that creatives can go to thrive or to be a part, because I feel like Black Diamond is sort of growing into that. You know what I'm saying? In the next 5 years, I just want to be a part of something that, you know what I'm saying, either I created or I have a strong input on. You know what I'm saying? So, and that, to me, is like, it's a reason I went to school for digital media. It's a reason I went to school for audio engineering. You know, let's bring these shits together. Let's bring it with Brother Luther King's business mind. Let's create something very fucking great, you know?
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, it's real tough. And you hear a lot of people say nowadays they got a small circle. Mm-hmm. And of course, a lot of times it's for a reason, right? Mm-hmm. How do you evaluate the people around you that's in your inner circle?
To be honest, I don't have to evaluate too much. To me, it's more of like I don't evaluate. It's like a filter that pops up.
Okay.
You know, it's sort of when you surround yourself with people that are on their shit, then the circle of people that's usually around them as well, they own their shit. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, my circle beforehand was Brother Luther King and Brandon Clay. You know what I'm saying? That's like my two best friends, you know. Yeah, spoiler alert, I'm breaking the fourth wall. Brad's one of my best friends. But Brandon was in a situation like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, or maybe it was worse at a certain point.
Yeah. And
man, when I say this nigga made a full 360 and just showed me some shit about life. You know what I'm saying? Like, proud of my boy, but it was sort of like I have to have like in that room somebody that's really on that shit in Bri and somebody that's like figuring it out in Brandon, and I was somewhere in the middle. But now Brandon probably got up there, you know what I'm saying, on the really on the shit. And I'm like, all right, I need to figure this shit out. So after Drunk Snook, I had to determine like we going up in life, and I'm finna play my part in this motherfucker.
Hey, nah, that was a dope response. You produced and mixed Strength in Numbers album.
Mm-hmm.
Can you share your experience during that process?
The process, it was, we went to the studio, as in the team, we went to the studio and listened to a bunch of artists. And we determined the group of artists that we picked was the best artists, which it wasn't very difficult because the artist that we picked was definitely the cream of the crop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was, we picked all the artists that would be on there or potentially be on there, realistically. And then it was like, okay, so I might be mixing up the time frames, but I think we met up with the artists or whatever, or either we picked the pairings, one of them. Mm-hmm. But basically, once we had the listening session and heard all the artists, I knew from that what their sounds were. So it was like, okay, you got this artist, you got this artist. What would a collab from them ideally be? And so I just made hella beats. And I was like, all right, for these artists, they would sound like on this. Sometimes it was left field, but sometimes it needed to be because it pulled them to do something that, you know what I'm saying, they wouldn't have done. And a lot of those artists told me, like, you really made me pull from my, you know what I'm saying, creative bag, which they loved, though. It wasn't like an insult. It was just, dang, they appreciate that. And that made me feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I'm really doing something. But it built a lot of bonds, and creating those beats, I was like, I know I'm going to do something with them. I know something will happen. And a lot of them even used the beats they didn't choose out of the two. Each parent got 2 beats. So it made me feel really good to produce for all them artists.
Yeah.
And
dope.
The process was just making beats. It was, yeah.
And for those who don't know, Strength in Numbers is a collective of up-and-coming artists that got
dope
motion.
Artists.
Yeah. With dope artists that got motion.
Yeah. Let
me ask you this. Would you do that again? Would you do something like that again?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Well, I say that, and a lot of this shit, like, people on the outside don't know. A lot of this shit, I just have to bring my strengths to the table. Bri, he be having the ideas and like the structure to it. So I just play my part. But hell yeah, it's easy for me to say, but it's a lot that goes into that shit that y'all don't even know. You know what I'm saying? I could easily say yeah, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you produced and mixed every record on there. Mm-hmm. Had the quality sounding right and the production going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So
even had to send some beats in the sessions, like, oh, this shit, I need to switch this shit. You know what I'm saying? But we was working for the end goal.
What's your take on the current state of hip hop?
I don't know. Like, it's great, but it's not exciting. That's how I feel. It's like the quality, the creativity, everything is just like top tier, like S tier. And then it's like when you have too many options, nothing is exciting.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel. We need something that's like more of a immersive experience, and that'll like make you like, damn, I ain't never felt this way before. Yeah. I haven't had that feeling in a long time, music-wise in general, but really in media, like in entertainment, anything. I haven't had that feeling in a while. Yeah. Nothing is just like spectacular anymore.
Yeah, no, I can definitely understand.
And that's nobody's fault. Like, no artist or anybody. Everybody's dope in my eyes. Like, the shit is just fucking dope, but everybody's dope.
A lot of
So it's
female
like
artists going crazy.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure. So, how has your music evolved from your early days until now?
Early days, I had like 2 sounds and some drums in my beat.
Fresh banger. See, that's an insider. That's an insider.
That shit had like 1 sound in the beat. But I had to learn like song structure and like, just thinking outside of the box. Because you can make the same song a million times, but what's going to make this one that one? And then I sort of like figured out the formula for hit songs, and it's like, okay, we got it. But then I realized a lot of people make hit songs every day. What's gonna set you apart?
Big facts. Do you have any crazy stories since you've been doing music or in the music industry?
I'm gonna start at the beginning. I think Brian knows the story.
Oh yeah.
We got signed in high school.
Yeah. Okay.
Yo, we got signed in high school, bro. See, now I gotta animate this shit. We got signed, and it was, you know what I'm saying? We made, I think, shit, this wasn't too long after me and Brian made his first song.
Yeah.
So
Thanks.
it was like, all right, cool. But Brian had the business mind off rip. So he, even in high school, talking like, man, I'm gonna figure this out. We're gonna get signed. We in a group with his older brother, Dre, and it was DBS, Dre Bra Snook. Okay, we should have thought about that name. Well, I think we was ABC before.
Yeah. All about
So we
cash.
did think about the name, but hey, we was high schoolers, whatever. So, Brian, I think he was I got somebody that's trying to sign us or something. I'm like, oh shit, because I have been doing music for like maybe a year and a half, 2 years at this. I got somebody that's trying to sign us for real. Like my eyes got big as hell. So I don't know all the details, but the basic point is my mama wasn't going for us getting signed
at all
because she was just like, let me see the paperwork, let me see all this shit. That shit, it was there, but it wasn't. So I'm like, fuck that. I'm trying to get signed. I'm trying to be signed. So the person that signed us booked us a studio session. This is the most pimping shit I ever heard in my life. We had that session. We went into a nice ass studio. I never been back to this studio. I don't even know what studio that was, but that shit was clean as fuck. Yeah. So we went into the studio
late night,
and late night. And mind you, we in high school, so we thinking like we really doing something. We walk in that motherfucker. That shit looked like a nice hotel. When in that motherfucker, we recorded the songs. Like we like, hey, do I sound good? What? You know what I'm saying? The shit we recorded that night was fire. I ain't gonna lie, the shit was fire for where we was at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Never got the session.
Yeah, we never got no sessions. That shit was sick. We got we left. We happy, we excited. You know what I'm saying? Of course, anybody that just made some fire shit, you want your shit. You want to hear what it sounds like. But the person that signed us did not pay the studio, which I don't even know how that works now. Like being an engineer, it's like, no, I want my money up front. Like you ain't finna run the whole session and then try to pay me afterwards. You know how many niggas would run off afterwards and then try to press you for their music. But the kicker was the person that signed us was somebody named Bandman. And I was like, Bandman, when I heard that name, I was like, Bandman, what is that? But this the MySpace days. So it was like, all right, that just might be the name, whatever. Then I saw the picture of this motherfucker right there.
Yeah. You know what's funny thinking about that? I just seen this meme not too long ago. It's a classic meme where it's like, hold it down. Hold it. You know who?
Bandman was P.O.P.
P.O.P. Yeah.
P.O.P. hold it down.
Yeah,
that was Bandman. That's how
Bandman.
Bandman looked. I don't even have to describe nothing else.
Yeah.
But we were signed to this motherfucker, and they just ran off pretty much. And it was like, did we even give them anything? We recorded, that was what we gave them, the music. But in reality, it's like, what was the scam? Like, what was the point? Like, you saw some talent and you tried to manage it, or what?
That shit crazy.
You signed us to, what was the record label?
I thought it was like Swagger, something like that.
That should have been our first red flag. But I got signed, we got signed. We was a group. We got signed in high school, and it didn't end well. But nothing happened. It was a whole bunch of bullshit. We ended up beefing and shit.
Yeah. Definitely
for no fucking reason. For Bandman.
Bandman.
Oh my God.
If you hearing this, let me stop.
Nah, fuck Bandman. Fuck Bandman. Well, I don't know where they at. They alive. Fuck Bandman.
They alive. So I hear you're a grill master. What's some of the dishes you be chefing?
I mean, on the grill, like any of the meats I can figure out, you know what I'm saying, how to make it the best, you know what I'm saying, that I can. My baked beans are top tier, like S tier baked beans. Like, ain't no more left, no matter how much I cook. And everybody asking, do I have more? No, I don't got more. They gone. But I love that. It's something about providing for people and just hearing their feedback that makes you feel good. Yeah. But anything, you know, the basics, chicken, steaks, ribs, all that.
Yeah.
I just like being on the grill, like feeling like I'm providing. Yeah.
For sure. You know, we deal with a lot of artists, up and coming artists. What advice can you give up and coming artists?
Up and coming artists, stay consistent. A lot of, like, another transparent moment, a lot of my faults as an artist or creative is I like to build momentum and then feel like I can chill. You can't chill. You can't chill at no fucking point. Bro, call me every day. Ain't no fucking chilling. Like, what you doing? I was well go for my nap. He like, well, I just lined up 5 interviews. But that's real. Like, in reality, that's what sets people apart. You know what I'm saying? That's what sets motherfuckers that ain't gonna do nothing apart from people that are. But in reality, it's like you need people in your corner that's on. He don't even have to tell me. I just see the example set. You know what I'm saying? But up and coming artists, stay consistent. You don't have to like stay consistent in just recording or just posting or just stay consistent in the whole spectrum of everything that you need to do. You'll be fine.
Solid. That's solid advice. Consistency is key.
Oh my God.
For real. If you could put together a tour right now, 5-city tour, which 5 cities you going to?
Atlanta, New York, LA, Las Vegas, Miami.
Okay. He going, except for one city. Well, he can hit that in the summertime. You can hit New York in the summertime. But you going where it's hot. Yeah. For sure.
Well, I'm just trying to think of the biggest cities I know in the U.S. at least. Okay. Yeah. That was the whole reason into that.
I think that'd be a dope tour. Mm-hmm. What's some of your highlights from your journey so far?
Highlights, opening for Soulja Boy.
Hey.
With bro, I was just hype, man, and that shit felt like I was on top of the fucking world.
Big Soulja.
The first time we performed at Department Store.
Okay.
That shit was fucking lit.
Live band shit.
Yeah. And the last like 2 years, just in general, last 2 years.
Last 2 years been crazy.
Yeah.
What's some placements you got?
Placements right now as an engineer or a producer? Producer. I have Corey J. He's a little kid. So he's a grown man now. He's about 16, 18. Got Jazzy Faye on something.
I didn't even know about that one.
Yeah, I didn't know about that one until so they dropped it. Then we had damn, what are these niggas' names?
I know you got Cap.
Yeah, I got Cap. I was trying to think back before Cap. We got some shit. Bro Luther King.
Hey.
Damn. Fujiano.
Okay.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah. Shout out Fujiano. What are you since you just dropped a project, are you working on anything new that's coming in the future right now, or are you kind of just chilling for a second, working on other people's stuff?
Always working. I'm working on like 4 people's projects right now. Not like completely, you know what I'm saying, but just text-wise, like, hey, I need this. So it's never done. But as far as my projects, I'm working on Noir 2. I had a project with the Black Plague Doctors like a year or 2 ago, and it was called Noir, which means black.
Okay.
Working on the second one. Like I said, they gave me the samples and they played the instruments on my album. So we're working on the second one for that. But other than that, I'm just in my production bag.
Okay. So we're about to wrap it up. But where can the people find you and follow your journey?
Everything is SnookNazty. SnookNazty. Okay. Remember, Nazty.
Don't forget the Z.
Yeah.
And where can people purchase Nasty Beats?
You can purchase Nasty Beats and anything that I'm about to do in the near future on SnookNazty.com. SnookNazty.com.
And for the record, he got some heat on there. Like I literally hit him up several times and like, hey, let me get this one. And he got to pull it off the site.
Yeah. Well, let me take that down real quick.
So he got some heat on there for real.
Yeah.
Any shout outs or final thoughts?
Shout out to God. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to the team, Black Diamond Music. Shout out to Bro Luther King. Y'all just don't know this motherfucking genius. One of my best friends, fucking genius. Shout out to everybody that loves me. I love y'all back. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to everybody that's been a part of this journey, good or bad. Yeah. I appreciate you because you made me the person I am.
Yeah. Straight up. Hey. And shout out to SnookNazty, Nasty Beats, Black Diamond Music, man. We lit. We live. Let's get it, man. Moves in motion.
Yeah.
Hey, let go. We out.
Pockets on chicken, man.